this team plenty of times, but I have a feeling both teams have a great show for you here tonight. Can you come down on the volume, like the main volume, like a little bit? That's probably good. We also want to say thank you tonight for our head referee, calling them fairly, and our head statistician, Ninja Statson. All right, that whistle, ladies and gentlemen, means it is showtime. How many of those of you have never seen a roller derby bout before? Awesome. Well, we are very glad you are here. It's the first night for our stats guide, too, so we're going to learn together. No, just kidding. So, for those of you who don't know, the ladies in the back of the line with the stars on their helmets, they are who we call the jammers. These are going to be the point scorers for the game. That whistle means it's time to go. The ladies in the front of the pack are known as the blockers. It is the blockers' job to stop that blocker. So far, unable to stop Karma Electrac. She will be your lead jammer for Northwest Arkansas. Karma Electrac makes her way through on her initial pass. Her secondary pass, she finally scores some points. 5 points on the board for Inward. Karma Electrac taps her hips 4 times. Whistling, that is the end of the jam. That's 9 points for Northwest Arkansas. Multiplayer call sends Unskinny Wop to the penalty box. She's going to have to make a lap around the track. That puts Northwest Arkansas 1 skater down. Aoi Kaplawi out there with the jammer cover on her helmet, fighting hard against Pepe LeSueur. And Crystal Bala forced to the outside by Joanna Vark. She is lead jammer. Crystal Bala lead jammer status makes her way through on her initial pass. Crystal Bala through on the inside, calls off the jam. That's 4 points on the board for River Valley. Coming up on the jam line, we have Skatrix and Jet for Northwest Arkansas. Jet pushes through up the center line to the inside. Skatrix with a hop on that inside line, picks up lead jammer status for River Valley. Skatrix pushing hard, trying to put some points up on the board for River Valley before Jet can put any points up herself. She knows that her opponent is a fast skater. She calls off the jam with 3 points on the scoreboard. Now on the jam line, we've got Funk You Up. Funk pushing hard against that pack of white in the front, makes it through on the inside line. Lead jammer, Northwest Arkansas. Crystal Balla with a swing from Joanna Bark. She swings and misses. Forced to the outside by Driver. Track cut is the call. Crystal Balla to that penalty box. That makes this a power jam, Northwest Arkansas. Five points picked up by Funk on that last pass. Howie Kaplawi in now for Northwest Arkansas on the power jam. Howie's teammates move out of her way, allow her to make herself through the pack for lead jammer status. Howie again up the middle, 5 more points to the team in blue. Howie Kaplawi being told to call it off. Puts 5 points on the board, 22-7 NWA. Femme Fatale now on the jam line. Northwest Arkansas making quick work of this penalty situation. Femme pushing hard against the back of the pack. Makes her way through on the inside line as lead jammer. Peddler Sewer blocking out of bounds. Heads to the penalty box. Crystal Balla finally back on the track for River Valley, forced on the outside by Ash. Nice follow through there by Joanna Bark. Finn puts 4 points on the board for Northwest Arkansas All-Stars. That is 0-0. NWA up 26-7. 23 minutes remaining in period 1. Pebbly Sewer starting off this jam in the penalty box. That puts River Valley down 1 blocker. Northwest Arkansas full strength as Jet takes the inside line for the lead. Northwest Arkansas. Skatrix attempts the inside line. River Valley a bit broken up and distracted by that pack. Jet makes her way through for a grand slam, NWA. Skatrix forced out by Denialator. Denialator taking a hit by Lindsay Lowslam. Jet on the inside line, 5 more points, NWA. Skatrix out on a multiplayer call to the penalty box. That puts River Valley down 1 jammer, down 1 blocker. Northwest Arkansas down 1 blocker as well. $15 points to Jet on that last jam, the highest point score we've seen so far this game. Northwest Arkansas coming back on a power start for this next jam. Looks like they put Funk You Up back on the jam line. Car Bomb maintaining the pace of the pack, completely at a dead stop. Funk You Up through for the lead, NWA. And Skinny Wop to the penalty box, puts Northwest Arkansas down 1 blocker. Funk calls off the jam after putting 5 more points up for NWA. Karma Electrac coming in on this power jam for Northwest Arkansas. Karma, no stranger to that jam line, picks it up straight up the middle. Lead jammer status, Northwest Arkansas. River Valley and NWA both down 1 blocker to start for this jam. Karma attempts to out-juke Bitter Apples, followed by Missy Helliott. Makes her way on the outside with a spin move, and she is out of there. Grand slam for Karma Electrac. Skatrix again on a multiplayer. Excuse me, that was not Skatrix. That is James Mames to the penalty box for Northwest Arkansas. Karma Electrac calling off that jam, 4 more points. That is a 9-point jam for Northwest Arkansas. We've got the Joanne of Arc facing off against Crystal Bala from River Valley Roller Girls. Crystal on the outside line picks up lead jammer status for River Valley. Joanne of Arc not giving it to her easily. A little bit of a jammer's couple skate there, burning up the clock with 19 minutes remaining in the first period. There with the call off. Nothing she could do about that. Joanne called her bluff. Point stands 55-7. Howick Plowie on the jam line, facing off against Skatrix. Skatrix with a spill there at the back of the Northwest Arkansas blocker pack. Missy Helliott and Lindsay Lowslam giving Aue some grief up there, but she is able to get lead jammer status for Northwest Arkansas. Awika Plowie hit to the inside by Missy Helliott. Skatrix hit to the outside. That's going to be a high block call for the Annihilator. 5 points on the board, Awika Plowie. Skatrix again pushed to the inside by Karma Electrac. Unskinny Wop holding down the front of the pack. Awika Plowie takes a hit from Lindsay Lowslam in the back. Awika Plowie now making her way past Lindsay just to get stuck behind Meat Socks. Skatrix in a head-to-head combat there with Karma Electrac in the back of the pack. Missy Helliott giving her all she's got at the front of the pack against Aue. Aue puts another 5 points up for Northwest Arkansas. Howie again pushing hard against the front of the pack in white. No pack situation is called. They've got to get it together. Meat Sox called out on the call to the penalty box for River Valley. 5 more points to the inside line. Howie Kaplawi. And that's a 15-point jam for the Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby All-Stars. 72-7. 16 points remain in the first period. We want to say thank you to some of our sponsors. Call your drugstores if you like fast and you'll like their free delivery. Visit them online at www.callyourdrug.com. Coming up on the jam line, we've got Jet facing off against Cristobal. Jet wastes no time through the pack. Lead jammer status for number 5. Jet makes her way through, picking up another grand slam for the team in blue. Cristobal forced to the inside along with Joanna Vark, fighting up against a tough wall of Driver and her friends at the back of the pack. Jet through again, another 5 points for Northwest Arkansas. Jet again unscathed on that inside line, 5 more points. Joanna Vark to the penalty box, puts Northwest Arkansas down 1 blocker. It does not phase their jammer. She makes it through for another grand slam. That's a 20-point jam. Ash forced out by Baller to the outside line. Jet forced on the inside. Jet makes her way past her teammates. No pack situation is called. They've got to let her go. Driver to the penalty box on a failure to reform. Jet with another 5 points for NWA. No pack situation is called. Jet again on the inside line, another 5 points. We are up to a 30-point jam. Right at the century mark, Northwest Arkansas, 100 points. Jet's decided she's had enough. That's another 5 points on the board for Northwest Arkansas. 35 points go to Jet number 5. 105-7 is the score. 14 minutes remain. And that's a team timeout. Time for me to tell you about some more of our amazing sponsors. Don't forget to join us tonight at the official after-party location of Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby, Smitty's Garage. Also, don't forget to check out the Beer Garden by Core Brewing and Distilling Company, sponsored of the Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby Beer Garden. Also, we want to give a big shout out and thank you to our very own home, Starlight Stadium, the official home of Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby. All right, that whistle means we are ready to get back to the action. 105-7 is the score. 13 and a half minutes remain in period 1. River Valley taking a bit of time to regroup, decide to put Skatrix in on the jam line. Funk You Up joins her as well from Northwest Arkansas. A low block call to Skatrix, number 420 of River Valley, making this a power jam for Funk You Up. Funk picks up 5 points, calls off the jam. Northwest Arkansas seem to have a new strategy in mind. They're starting off this power jam with another new skeeter. That is Femme Fatale. Femme straight up the middle, nearly unscathed. Takes a hit from Bitter Apple, but she takes it like a boss. Picks up lead jammer status for Northwest Arkansas. Femme again through the inside. She may be small, but she is mighty. Another grand slam for Northwest Arkansas. Femme this time on the outside, out jukes the competition. Nice follow through by Missy Elliott, but it's not quite enough. That's another grand slam for the team in blue. Skatrix rejoins the track, takes a hit on Femme. Femme nearly taking a knee, but her core is strong. She puts 4 points up for NWA. Skatrix taking a jump on that inside line. Skatrix this time on a track cut called back to the penalty box. Another power jam again for Northwest Arkansas. Femme Fatale puts up another 5 points. Femme fighting hard, calling off the jam, puts 4 more points up for NWA. A 23-point jam. And that's a timeout call. River Valley seem to be stuck in a holding pattern here, unable to put any points on the scoreboard since Jam 3. They are behind quite a bit, 133-27 with 10.5 minutes remaining. We want to say thank you to our photographers, Victor Chalfont, who also does our league portraits, and Dan Snow, our friend hanging out at the photo booth. If you haven't had an opportunity to check out our photo booth, go do so. The photos are free. All you have to do is join us on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/NWA Roller Derby.
No, I couldn't hear it.
That's usually what it is. All right, that was an official review. Not 100% certain what we were determining, but I don't see any status changes on the track, so we're going to continue to go status quo. Karma Electric now off the jam line for Northwest Arkansas, wasting no time to pick up lead jammer status. Karma now on the outside, nearly forced out by Bitter Apple, but out jukes her and Pepe LeSueur. Another grand slam for Karma, number 27. Karma now facing off against Pepe LeSueur at the front of the track. She has to let her by. 5 points on the board, another grand slam for Karma Electric. Skatrix attempts up the inside line. Car bomb not letting her have it. Karma Electric through the pack of white in the front. Another 4 points for Northwest Arkansas. River Valley doing their best to assist their jammer through the pack. Skatrix takes a spill over Lindsay Loslam at the back of the pack. Another 5 points assessed to Karma. That is 19 points now for Karma Electric and the Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby All-Stars. Karma this time on the inside, picks up 4 points. Puts her hands in the air, considers calling it all off, and she does. That's a 23-point pass for Karma Electric. $156-7 divide these two teams. 8.5 minutes remain in the first half. This next jam brought to you by Debbie England and the Summit Chiropractor Sports and Rehab. We have Crystal Bala taking a hit on her opponent right off the jam line. That opponent appears to be Femme Fatale. Femme, as we saw on the last jam, put up a serious fight. Takes a hit from Pepe LeSueur with some determination on her face. Seward with a spill. Lead goes to Femme. Finn back on the track for her pass. Penalty call on the opposing jammer. That is Crystal Bala. I believe that was a low block call that will send her to the penalty box, making this a power jam for Northwest Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas again with a strategy that has served them well. They put Aui Kaplaui now on the jam line. Both packs full strength. Aui Kaplaui straight up the middle with an assist from the Denialator. Meat Socks with the follow through. She is out of play. Failure to return will put her in the penalty box. That makes Aui Kaplaui through the pack and your lead jammer. Aui this time facing off against Pepe LeSueur and Lindsay Loslam. Lindsay Loslam with the bridge. Not enough. 5 more points go to Aui Kaplaui as the jam is called off by the Northwest Arkansas team. Coming back in a jam, 17, 6.5 minutes remaining. Penalty box nearly at maximum capacity. Karma Electrac starting off for lead jammer status in WA. Hot off the jam line for the ladies in blue. Her opponent fighting hard to make her way through the pack. River Valley has some points to make up this jam. Karma Electrac again on the inside line. That's a 4-point pass for Northwest Arkansas. Joanne of Arc and James doing a great job holding the pace of the pack, making sure it's going at the right speed for their jammer so she can put another grand slam up on the board for Northwest Arkansas. James with a force out on Crystal Balla, forcing her to be recycled to the back of the pack. Lindsay Lowslam trying to slow her down. Karma through on the inside line, another 5 points. And we have a star pass to Meat Socks, who has then assessed a track cut penalty call. She will sit in the penalty box for 30 seconds of reflection. Karma Electrac there through on her final pass. Another grand slam for the All-Stars. And a official timeout is called on the track. While we check our paperwork and make sure everything is safe and sound, we want to remind you about our raffle. We have some great prizes to raffle off. Make sure to buy your raffle tickets. They are 1 for $1 or 6 for $5. The winner will be announced at the end of the game. Our raffle items include gift cards to our after-party location, Smitty's Garage Burgers and Beer. Be sure to join us there and bring your shiny new gift card. Also tonight, we have a gift from Rhonda Kelly Salon. It is a surprise grab bag. So don't forget to buy your raffle tickets. Again, they are 1 for $1 or 6 for $5. As we prepare to get ready back to the action, 185-7, 4.5 minutes remaining in the first period. River Valley starting down with a jammer in the penalty box, making this a power jam for Northwest Arkansas, and Funk You Up. Funk through on the inside. Calls off the jam very quickly. 5 points on the board for NWA. All right, both blocker packs full strength. Joanne of Arc coming off as the jammer for Northwest Arkansas. Faces off against Missy Elliott and Skate Tracks for the lead. Joanne of Arc. And out on a penalty is James Mames. Meat Sox made it through on her initial pass. Northwest Arkansas able to pull off 4 points on that final jam. Lindsay Lowslam up at the front of the pack for lead jammer jammer for River Valley. Up against Karma Electrac, who is now lead jammer for Northwest Arkansas. Counterclockwise block 2. Ash will put her in the penalty box. Annihilator now to the penalty box. Northwest Arkansas starting to fill up that penalty box, giving Lindsay Lowslam the opportunity to make her way through the pack. Karma Electrac puts another 5 up for NWA. And Karma calls off the jam after picking up 5 points. That whistle brings us to Crystal Bala on the jam line up against Aui Kaplaui for Northwest Arkansas. Both skaters recycled to the back and collide. Crystal Bala with a bit of an advantage. Jet with the attempt to block, but she is able to recover. Aui Kaplaui with lead jammer status. Aui Kaplaui and Crystal Bala there with a bit of a jammer tussle. Aui with the lead. Aui decides to call it off. No more shenanigans for her. 199-7. 20 seconds remain in the first period. All right, that is a team timeout for Northwest Arkansas. I've told you about the photo booth. I've told you about the raffle. Now I'm going to tell you once again about the Beer Garden. Beer Garden tonight is sponsored by Core Brewery. We're excited for you to check out our Beer Garden this season. Please remember that you must be 21 to be in the Beer Garden and to always drink responsibly. Tonight we are selling beers for $3 each or 2 for $5. Go visit our friends over in the Beer Garden. And as the period clock begins to wind down, we see Karma Electrac take lead jammer status for Northwest Arkansas. Fabulous Zero with a star helmet on her cover for River Valley. Both these jammers have been jammers for quite some time, very skilled on their skates. 4 points to Karma before Seward can pick up any points on that last pass. I do believe the period clock has run out. And that whistle means it is halftime. Don't forget to go visit our beer garden, buy some raffle tickets, and we'll be right back in 15 minutes.
Check. I am here with Aui Kapaui and James Mames, the co-captain and team captain here of the Northwest Arkansas All-Stars. And I just want to ask them a couple questions. Guys, what do you think is working for you out there today?
In our off-season and building up to the game, we've definitely working and been focusing on all of the rules and really trying to capitalize on the lack of other people's knowledge if we can. The second thing, endurance like crazy is what we've been doing nonstop. So it's definitely we think it'll definitely, especially by the end of the season when we start really playing some tough games, we think it'll really help us pull through all the way to the end.
Absolutely, yeah. You guys are looking sharp, staying sharp out there game to game. It looks like it's really paid off for you guys. And what about you, Aui? What's your thoughts going into the season and going into this next half? What's your strategy and your thought process when you're out there for a jam against this team?
When I jam, look for holes. I mean, that's pretty much my strategy every time. Look for my team to help. They're good at having my back every time I go through. Watching the other jammer, most importantly, seeing where they're at. That's a lot of the strategy.
Fantastic. Yeah, I also hear you guys yelling a lot more and you're a lot more vocal. Does that come into play as a team, you think, or does it just mainly target maybe a jammer?
Oh, definitely for everyone. Communication is probably the most important thing out there, and that's one thing we've also been working on, and it's showing.
Yeah, definitely. You guys are doing great. Well, thanks for your time. I won't keep you. Get some rest, and we'll see you out there in the second half.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to want to get back to your seats. You don't want to miss the second half of the action. We've got a whole further 30-minute period ahead of us. NWA All-Stars coming back at 2:03 over River Valley, 7 points on the board. Starting out one blocker in the penalty box to come back to period 2. We come back to you with Skatrix and Karma Electrac on the jam line for each team. Karma attempts to out-juke competition. Skatrix Jet with a swing and a miss. Skatrix for lead jammer for River Valley. Oh, shit. Skatrix and Karma there giving you their money's worth to the outside track right at the whistle. I do believe that hit is going to put Karma in the penalty box, making this a power start for River Valley. Cristobalo with River Valley on the jam line, taking her place. Northwest Arkansas, they're careful not to field too many jammers. Cristobalo with lead jammer status for RVRG. Cristobalo there making her way past driver on the outside line. Puts up a quick 5 points for River Valley Derby Diamonds. Cristobalo there on the inside, fights past Unskinny Wop, calls off the jam, puts up 4 points for the River Valley Derby Diamonds. Now we've got Funk You Up for Northwest Arkansas up against Skatrix for River Valley on that jam line. Northwest Arkansas, 1 blocker remaining in the box. On the outside line up against Meat Socks and Pepe LeSueur is Funk You Up on the inside line. She is your lead jammer. Skatrix there on the inside comes up against Joanna of Art. Joanna in the Denialator holds Skatrix back. Buying Funk You Up a little bit of time so she can see a little bit of daylight there in the pack. Funk there on the outside line past her teammate Joanna of Arc. Skatrix takes a hit to the outside by Joanna of Arc. Funk now with 5 points on the board, Northwest Arkansas. Ash on the track with a tough shoulder hit against Skatrix. Funk puts up another 5 for Northwest Arkansas. Skatrix again fights against Unskinny Wop, forced to the outside, has to recycle. Funk this time on the inside line, picks up another 5 for Northwest Arkansas. Followed closely behind is Skatrix through the pack. Both teams now full strength on the track. Funk to the inside, Skatrix on the outside. That is the end of that jam. Funk You Up with 2 points on the board, Northwest Arkansas. And the 5-second whistle is blown. We've got Aoi Kaplawi up against Crystal Bala on the jam line for each of these teams. Both packs full strength out there on the track. 25 minutes remaining in the second period. And Aoi Kaplawi up the middle for lead jammer status, Northwest Arkansas All-Stars. Missy Elliott with a hit on James Mames, assisting her teammate Crystal Bala through the pack. Aoi Kaplawi now on the outside, unscathed. That's another 4 points for Northwest Arkansas as Aoi calls off the jam. Skatrix again on the jam line for River Valley as they work through a small rotation out there against Karma Electrac and the Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby All-Stars. Karma through for lead jammer status, Northwest Arkansas. Skatrix got swallowed up there in the pack off that pivot line. Skatrix up against two of Northwest Arkansas's toughest blockers. They've been on the league for a long time as Unskinny, Wap, and Ash. Annihilator to the penalty box on a clockwise block. Skatrix able to stay on the track. Karma Electrac stuck behind a tight wall of River Valley Derby Diamonds at the front of the pack. That is Meat Socks and Bitter Apple. Meat Socks, the last one to beat, follows her through, slows her down, nearly gets an out-of-play call, but gets back where she needs to be. That's another 4 points for Karma Electrac. Meat Socks there with the push to the outside, forcing Karma to call it off. 2 minutes, 2 points on the board. 22 minutes remain in period 2. Skatrix able to make that point score budge on that last pass. That was a 4-point jam for River Valley. Coming back now, we've got Femme Fatale with the star cover for Northwest Arkansas up against Crystal Bala for River Valley. Femme to the penalty box on a forearm call. That makes this a power jam for Crystal Bala and lead jammer to the River Valley Derby Diamonds. Bala there taking a hit from Ash, forced to recycle to the back of the pack. That whistle is an elbow call to James Mames, putting one blocker in the penalty box for Northwest Arkansas. Crystal Bala with a spin move to the inside. 5 more points for River Valley. Crystal Bala here with the track advantage and lead jammer status for the Derby Diamonds. The game is up to her at this point, and she decides to call it off. Bala able to put 2 points up on the board before that final whistle. Now we see Lindsay Lowslam take the track as the jammer for River Valley. Up against Funk You Up, who takes the outside line for lead jammer status, Northwest Arkansas. Funk out there, pushed through the pack. 5 points on the board for Northwest Arkansas. Lindsay Loslam takes a hit by James Mames to the inside line. Jet with a quick block and recover. Funk You Up against Meat Socks, makes her way around on the outside line. Forced outside by Meat Socks. Funk with a spin, careful to stay inbounds and upright. That's another 5 points for Northwest Arkansas. Funk now through the pack once again, another 5 points on the board for Northwest Arkansas. Pack a bit at a standstill there at the final turn on the track. Funk again on the inside line, takes a spill, forced to recycle. River Valley seemingly attempting a star pass. Denilator knows Meat Socks has that star comer in her hand. And as that jam comes to an end, that's 2 points on the board for Northwest Arkansas. A 17-point jam for Funk You Up. And at the start of that jam, I believe it was an illegal procedure call that is going to send Crystal Balla to the penalty box. Bad news for River Valley. That makes this another power jam for Northwest Arkansas. Karma pushing past her opponent's Bitter Apple and Skatrix for another 5 points for Northwest Arkansas All-Stars. No pack situation is called. Karma slips by on the outside. That's another 5-point pass for Karma Electric. Denilator and Ash to the push on Crystal Balla to the inside line. Northwest Arkansas skaters being careful not to make themselves a point if at all possible. Quick recycle by Denilator and Ash to the outside. Karma Electric facing off against that shoulder of Lindsay Loslam. Puts up 4 points on the board. Making this nearly a 20-point pass for Karma Electric. Lindsay Loslam with the hit on the Denilator to the inside. Unskinny Wop with a follow through on Crystal Balla, forcing her to the outside. Karma Electric with another 5 points. Ash now headed to the penalty box. That puts Northwest Arkansas 1 blocker down to start this next jam. That last jam, 24 points for Karma Electric and Northwest Arkansas All-Stars. 271 to 27, 16 minutes on the dot, remaining for period 2. We want to give a quick shout out to our EMTs, Justin and Patrick. Thank you all for being here. We couldn't do it without you, literally. We've got Jet, number 5 for Northwest Arkansas, off the jam line. Quick, fast, in a hurry. She is your lead jammer for Northwest Arkansas. Fabulous Sewer, also with a jammer helmet cover for River Valley. Jet slips by on that inside line, puts up 4 points for Northwest Arkansas, and calls off the jam. Northwest Arkansas starting this jam 1 blocker down. River Valley at full strength as Skatrix takes the star cover for River Valley up against Joanna Vark for Northwest Arkansas. Joanna Vark straight up the middle for lead jammer status in WA. Skatrix out there, a very quick skater, knows she needs to catch up to Joanna Vark and force her to call off the jam, which she attempted to do, but she's being sent off the track on a track cut call. That makes this a power jam for Skatrix and the Derby Diamonds. Skatrix now fighting hard against those Northwest Arkansas ladies up at the front of the track. Better Appalachia hit to Jet, forcing her on the inside, trying to help Skatrix find some daylight in that tight pack of skaters. Joanna Vark out of the penalty box, quick as lightning, 5 points on the board for Northwest Arkansas. Joanna Vark now bobbing and weaving her way through the pack. Takes a knee on the inside line. No pack situation is called. Joanna Vark with another 5 points, making this a 10-point jam for the Northwest Arkansas All-Stars. Joanne now bobbing and weaving, floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, makes her way through the pack, picks up another 5 points for Northwest Arkansas. 15-point jam for Joanna Vark, up against 3 points for Skatrix and River Valley. Thank you. We want to say another thank you to a few of our sponsors. We've got Arcom Plus Printing, printing for game posters and programs that you are now looking at, and Just Us Printers, printing for game posters as well. All right, we're ready to get back to it. 290-30. River Valley really picking it up in this second half. Able to put 23 fresh new points on the board. 290-30 with 12 minutes remaining. Karma pushing hard against a pack of Derby Diamonds up there at the front. Meanwhile, Crystal Bala stuck in the back. Karma knocked out by Meat Socks and Sewers, forced to recycle nearly a half a track. Very slow scrum of a pack out there on the track. 30 seconds before we are able to call someone the lead jammer, and that is Karma Electrac. Cristobal is stuck at the front behind James Mames and the Denylator. Those Northwest Arkansas blockers with a bit of a London Bridge move, allowing Karma Electrac through for another smooth 5 points on the scoreboard. Denylator holds back Cristobal as long as she can. She makes her way through the pack. Karma again with 1 to beat. And she makes it another 4 points for Karma Electrac, putting her at a 9-point jam. Skatrix now on the jam line for River Valley. Up against Aui Kaplaui for Northwest Arkansas. Aui coming up against Meat Socks and Bitter Apple. A whistle is blown. That sends Meat Socks to the penalty box, giving Aui Kaplaui advantage on the track for lead jammer status. Jet with a hit to the outside on Skatrix. She is forced to recycle. Aui Kaplaui now with a track cut call heads to the penalty box. Good news now for River Valley. This is a power jam for Skatrix. Skatrix so far their high scorer of the day in this game. Car bomb now to the penalty box on what I believe may have been a forearm call. River Valley now at full strength to assist their jammer through the pack. Skatrix now taking a hit from Jet to the outside. Pack stuck in one spot for now on the track. Aui Kaplaui re-enters the track from the penalty box. Jet again with a hit on Skatrix, forcing her to the outside line. Aui puts up 4 points for Northwest Arkansas. Pepe LeSueur now to the penalty box. River Valley with 2 blockers in the box. 5 more points for Aui Kaplaui on Northwest Arkansas. It's a wide pack we see out there. The refs indicating where the pack exactly is. Skaters doing a great job being careful to bridge that gap. All right, that was 1 final point for Aui Kaplaui and the Northwest Arkansas All-Stars. She just wanted to round it up to a nice even 10 points on the board. 3:09 to 30 separate these two teams. 8.5 minutes remaining in the second half of this game. We want to say thank you to all our viewers at home. For those of you who don't know, we are live streaming this game via YouTube as well. So be sure and check out the highlights after the game tonight. Out on the track, we've got Joanne of Arc with the lead for Northwest Arkansas up against Cristobal for River Valley. Cristobal being recycled by Jet. Joanne of Arc takes the outside and takes a dip to the other outside. Picks up 5 points for Northwest Arkansas. Cristobal now to the penalty box on a track cut call. I see Kilobit signaling. That gives us an advantage to Joanne of Arc for Power Jam. They call her Grand Slam Joanne. That's another 5 points on the board for her. Joanne of Arc again through the pack. That's 15 points now. Another 5-point pass. She takes on Pepe LeSueur and Missy Elliott up at the front of the pack. Nice two-man wall there from River Valley, but Joanne is able to slip by. Another 5 points for the Northwest Arkansas All-Stars. Crystal Balla now back on the track, facing off against Car Bomb and Jet. Forced to the inside line by Jet. Recycle from James Mames and Jet. Joanne of Arc also recycled on that inside line by Sewer and Apple. Pepe LeSueur now with an attempt to the outside push. Joanne able to slip off. That's 4 points on the board for her. Now a 24-point pass for Joanne of Arc. That was another 2 points there for Joanne right before the whistle. 26 points, putting Northwest Arkansas at 3:35 over 30 for River Valley. 6 minutes, 14 seconds in the second period. We want to say thank you to Big Bot Design, our game poster designer. Check them out. Tell Chad we said hello. This team timeout gives me a couple seconds to tell you about a few more people we want to make sure you know about. Collier Drug Stores. If you like fast, you'll like their free delivery. Visit them online at www.collierdrug.com. We also want to add Collier Drug has been a sponsor of ours for many, many years, so we appreciate all their love and support. If you check your program, you'll see we have another bout coming up very soon. Saturday, April 9th, right here at Starlight is our next home game. This will be a doubleheader against the ICT team, their Havoc B team, and their All-Stars. ICT are our friends from Kansas. So be sure and come visit us at that game. Same time, same place. Here in Jam 14, we see Karma Electrac up against Lindsay Loslam. Karma Electrac with the lead, Northwest Arkansas. Karma passing skaters like they're standing still, puts another grand slam on the board for Northwest Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas, one of the tightest walls I've seen them put up all day, with Ash Unskinny Womp and the Denialator forcing Lindsay Loslam on the recycle. Karma Electrac picks up another 5. Karma again with another 5-point grand slam for Northwest Arkansas, puts her up by 15 points this jam. Karma now on the outside comes up against Missy Elliott. She is able to get past. Missy again forced on the outside. Missy Elliott again with the follow through along with Slamuel L. Jackson. Puts up another 5 points on the board. That's now 25 points for Karma Electrac. Karma bouncing off her opponent. Skatrix comes on the track to assist. Samuel L. Jackson, the last one to beat. That's another 5 points. That's also an out-of-play call for Samuel L. Jackson with a race against James Mames to the penalty box. Karma Electrac now with another 5 points, making this look easy. She is now the highest point scorer of the game this evening. Karma now on the outside with another 5. And that was a full 2 minutes. Karma Electrac there with a 40-point jam, ladies and gentlemen. That was impressive. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to skate for a full 2 minutes, but let me tell you, if I stay on my skates for full minutes, I'm very exhausted. But odds of that are very, very slim. But if you're ever interested and want to lace up some skates and join us for some roller derby, again, check out our Facebook page. All levels are welcome. We'd be happy to teach you how to play this awesome game. And back to the game, we've got Funk You Up on the inside line as lead jammer for Northwest Arkansas up against Pepe LeSueur. Seward with a force out almost by her own teammate. Funk now on the inside line up against Slamuel Jackson, slips by for another 5 points. Seward now with unskinny wop, 1 left to beat. Funk again on the inside line, puts another 5 up for the All-Stars. No pack situation is called. Funk able to make her way through. Once again, another 5 points for the ladies in blue. Seward makes her way through, hops past Jet. Makes her way around the track. Funk up against a wall of Slam. Crystal Bala. Funk there with a 3-point pass just before the whistle. Northwest Arkansas All-Stars 393 to River Valley Derby Diamonds 30 with 2 minutes remaining. As you know, there are 2 clocks in roller derby, the period clock and the jam clock. In the event the period clock runs out, we still keep playing until the jam clock does. So don't get discouraged, don't go anywhere. We've still got plenty of derby left. Awi Kaplawi ready to play some more derby out there on the track with lead jammer for Northwest Arkansas. Awi through with another grand slam for Northwest Arkansas. Nice bridge out on the track from both teams. We've got Skatrix and the Annihilator holding down the middle. Skatrix attempting to help Lindsay Lowslam, stuck at the pack. Awi Kaplawi picks up 5 more points. Awi now on the outside, followed by Crystal Bala, but she is able to slip past her. Awi again past Crystal Bala. For those of you keeping track at home, that is a 20-point jam for Awi Kaplawi. Lindsay Lowslam now to the penalty box on a track cut call. That makes this a power jam for the Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby All-Stars. Awi Kaplawi now with a 25-point lead over her opponent for jam number 16. At the end of that jam, we see Awi with 30 points on the board for Northwest Arkansas. 423-230. River Valley seemingly stuck for the past 6 jams on the scoreboard. And a team timeout is called for Northwest Arkansas. Very careful to save that clock with 2 seconds remaining. I almost said 2 minutes. These ladies do not want to skate for 2 more minutes, believe me. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to stick around. After this, we will announce the winner of the raffle items and our team MVP. .423-230, 1 jam left in this game. full house in the penalty box for River Valley. Northwest Arkansas coming back on a power jam. On this jam, we've got Joanne of Arc, number 4074, Northwest Arkansas All-Stars. Crystal Balla and Missy Elliott out there defending their team's honor against Joanne of Arc. Big spill there on turn one. Denilator and Crystal Balla head to head. Joanne of Arc rolls over the top. And that is going to see a forearm call for Joanne of Arc in Northwest Arkansas. Just as Lindsay Loslam makes her way back to the track, that makes this a power jam for River Valley Roller Girls. With no lead jammer, this jam will go a full 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, you are getting your money's worth. Joanne of Arc out there out-jukes our competition. 5 more points on the board for Team Blue. Crystal Balla with the assist to her teammate, Lindsay Loslam. Joanne of Arc on the inside line with a little support from the Annihilator. It's another 5 points. It's a 15-point jam for Joanne of Arc. Lindsay Loslam on the outside line takes a hit from Ash and is forced down. Joanne of Arc has had enough with her smooth 20 points on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, this is over. Your unofficial final. Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby All-Stars 443 against River Valley Roller Girl Derby Diamonds 30 points. Let's hear it for both of these teams. And now for those of you still with us, we are going to do the raffle for a couple prizes. Ticket number 647321. You have won Smitty's These ticket holders, please come see me next to the DJ booth. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to take the track, slap the hands of these winners. Your winners tonight